We are Manila K-pop Club. We're a group of fangirls and friends who love K-pop. Join us as we talk about the best of K-pop over cocktails.
So, hey everybody, we're a group of girls that got pretty close over this time. So, we're org mates. And we figured out that we actually shared the same taste in feel good music. So, we're discovering K pop. And it's not only really popular right now, but it's also a culture. So, welcome to our club, the Manila K pop Club.
A quick introduction of the girls in the club.
Okay, I'm Mon, and I work in an e-commerce firm, and I come from a really big family that has so many different tastes in music. And yeah, we all love K-pop.
I'm Max. I come from a marketing background. I came from One Direction fan club, so I was a boy group stan, and now I jumped into the K-pop boy group world. So yeah.
Hey, I'm Mishka and I am in the marketing and retail industry. So my journey to music is quite diverse because I really liked a lot of things from the emo high school bands to the mainstream pop, but K-pop was something that just got me hooked on a completely different level.
Our topic for today is BTS, none other than the biggest K-pop group, or rather biggest group on the planet right now. So we are all fans of BTS. So it actually started when Mishka introduced us to Boy with Love and then Dynamite, and then we got hooked. We'll be talking
Yeah.
about our favorite BTS songs that we think are underappreciated. So it was really hard to choose, but we want to share our picks for the best of BTS's songs. And we believe that these songs should be known by the wider public. Okay, so let's get into it. So this is Max. I'll be sharing my top 3 underrated BTS songs. So my number 1 and I think ultimate favorite BTS song ever is Love Maze.
Super
So I
love
think it's
that.
super severely underrated.
Really good song.
It's from Love Yourself tier. So Love Maze, how I encountered that song. So everybody knows like Boy with Love, DNA, all their lead singles. So I decided when I was doing my BTS journey, dive deep into their discography, to listen to every single song. So I listened to every single song, and Love Maze is the one that stood out for me. I think the intro sound is very different. And for me in this song, the highlights are Jin and Jimin's vocals. So I think Jin is severely also underrated as a vocalist. They have certain lines that like just don't give a damn, but like it sounds beautiful when they put it in the song. And the stage performance for me also got me into this song more. So I was searching for live performances, and then they were playing the song. They were singing the song in a maze of mirrors, so like Love Maze. So I think there's many concepts that you can derive from that stage. Love Maze, like are they in love with themselves because they sing to themselves in the mirror, or are they trapped and they don't know how to get out of this like love, or like are they looking for someone in the love maze? Like it's very mysterious. That's why I like that song. RM's part also for me is one of the highlights of this song,
Yes.
because he has a melodic rap. So when he sings his part, I am taken to another dimension. That's how I feel.
Yeah, ang ganda ng flow, no?
My second favorite song, which is kind of similar to Love Maze, is Paradise, is also from Love Yourself tier, the same album. So I think also the song is severely underrated, and the message also. So when they say paradise, so you think it's something na beautiful, but then their message is more like, they say, stop running for nothing, my friend.
Stop running for nothing, my friend.
So I think there's some kind of like deeper element than of paradise. Like, what are you running for? Are you running for nothing, or is your paradise like a misconception or something? Is one of the BTS songs that they never performed on stage yet. So there's a lot of clamor by ARMY to have them perform in the stage. So they were like, I want Paradise live. Like that's one of their wish lists. Okay, so those are my top 2, and then my top 3. I think this was actually a single. This was a single of BTS, but I think it's one of their most underrated singles is Save Me. This is my most played BTS song in 2020. I think this is the song that kind of made me an ARMY. has a similar melodic beat with Love Maze and Paradise, which I really enjoyed. So I think the music video was also very simple. They were just in a grasslands, and they were dancing so powerfully. So I think that says a lot that they were dancing so powerfully in just some kind of grassy area, and then it was so beautiful that it impacted me. And I think each member shines here. So generally, I think I kind of like the BTS songs that are upbeat, but there's always like a melodic rap. So I'm not really into the super hardcore rap, but
Mm-hmm.
not into the super slow songs. So I think I'm in that sweet spot of BTS's melodic raps plus popish sound. So there, that's where I would describe also my BTS
Sound.
sound bias.
Yeah.
And of course, so my bias is Kim Sok Jin. So yeah, there. And yeah, evidently also Kim Sok Jin kind of shines all in these songs. Okay, let's go to Mish.
Okay, honestly, the first two songs that I really like, I'm not sure if they're underrated because feel ko they're pretty popular with ARMY. But for me, these are just really good songs kasi and parang these would always be at least my top two favorite BTS songs. So I just have to mention it. So the first one is Jungkook's Euphoria. Okay, so Euphoria was part of their Love Yourself Answer album. He's really good in this song. And I mean, it's a little bit of a slower vibe, at the start. But if we get to the chorus, how it's a slow build up, and
Yeah.
then pagdating sa chorus, it's like all this. How do you describe that sound? Like parang synth, pop, synth,
Okay.
energy. But it happens in the chorus. Okay, and then I'm sure you guys have seen also the live performances of Euphoria. Sobrang kakaiba si Jungkook. He's like standing on this crane that like flies over the army. Like what the
Yeah.
hell? It's so extra, but it's so good. The second one that I like is actually pretty similar to Euphoria, which is Magic Shop. Magic Shop kind of has the same vibe na medyo slow, chill yung intro, and then it builds up to RM's rapping part, which I really like there also. Then the chorus then, like, I like how you get to also hear the highlights of the vocals of Jimin and Jin.
Mhm.
Sorry, not chorus, yung parang bridge, diba? Basta that build up, and then pag main chorus na, biglang it becomes really lively also, like all this synthesizing of sound and everything, and it's just like, yeah.
You can be the best of me.
Like, I like the meaning rin of Magic Shop. Parang, I read somewhere na it's kind of, sort of, a little bit, when you think about it more towards like mental health-ish. Kasi parang if you're feeling bad about something, just go to the Magic Shop. Basta, I really like that song. And then my last underrated na favorite BTS song, this is actually a late discovery. Like, parang I heard it before, but it was only recently lang when I heard it again and I realized, oh, this is really good. It's Seesaw of
Ah, yeah.
Sugar. So
Yeah.
Sugar, actually, funnily enough, with the songs I just mentioned, none of it really highlights my bias, which is V.
The
Yeah, but I mean, I like the other songs of him naman, but parang my main favorites don't really highlight him anyway. Sobrang love ko yung Seesaw. Kasi at first when I heard it again, it was the vibe. Parang I noticed with the songs that I like sa BTS, it always has like a very chill, slow intro, and then it kind of builds up. Kasi ganyan din
it's
sa
super your
Seesaw.
personality, I think.
시작은 뭐 즐거웠었네.
Seesaw kasi it's super chill, and then Sugar goes into his own rap flow, and then
Yeah.
it's the chorus, and that's when it's all lively. And then I think what I like most about Seesaw is really the meaning of it because it's such a happy. In fairness, it's pretty upbeat, but it's actually really sad,
Sad.
when you look at the lyrics because it's basically about a relationship that's like on the rocks, and then Sugar's just saying, "Let's just break up. It's really not working." And parang it's like, saan banda sa song? Because it's so happy. Like if you also see his live performance of it, like ang ganda, he has a whole group of backup dancers behind him and everything. So I
Yeah.
think it's really underrated because in fairness, si Suga kasi he's one of the quiet, parang he's the quietest one in the
Yeah.
group, but he's actually so talented. Like,
Mhm.
I think, of course, aside from RM, parang Sugar's the one who's like talagang loves music producer
Yeah.
type of vibe and everything. So I just really like how this song highlights his talent.
You girls have been the people that I've shared a lot of how much I like K-pop, and I've shared a couple of BTS music with you that were like I felt, oh my gosh, I really like this song, but it's not popular, and it's just something that I found over YouTube music. But my top three underrated BTS songs would be number one, and Pan Man. So can I just break it down for you guys? And Pan Man, it's like a hype song.
Waiting for you number.
And what I told you guys before when I discovered it was, okay, I really like the song. Like I'm working out. I found it while I was like doing my jogging, and I was like, I am so hyped because of this song. When I started to watch their videos of performing Anpaman, I was like, their energy is so different when they perform that song. Like, you could see like just the joy in their faces, and then the energy. It really feels different. It feels like they really want to be my superhero. So RM is very biased, and he is the star of that song, and that's one of the main reasons I really like that song. Next is Fly to My Room. This song, it's so chill, and it's like and it's something I would play like at the end of the day, after at the end of like a really tough day, a long day, because it's a winding down kind of song, and it really puts me in the mood. I think we play it at about like 4:30, 5 p.m. Like when I'm really like ready to, okay, like clearing my mind of all of the things that I did for the day, and just putting myself in the rest zone, because I feel like that's what the song is all about.
떠나 볼까 let me fly to my 시선이 낮추고
My last song is, yeah, Dimple, which I think we already like fangirled
That's
about,
such a
like
good song.
깊은 속에는
quoting that song like while sharing gifs of Jungkook and RM's
RM.
dimples and stuff, right? Because yeah, RM has the most pronounced dimples. So I remember like we would quote like the lyrics of that song when we would share RM's lyrics. I have wanting to like, I don't know, being super attracted to somebody. And then you kind of feel like the feelings are illegal and stuff. So yeah, I love that song as well. Kind of hard hitting. I feel like Dimple is a combination of like the strong beats of Ant Man and the chillness of Fly to My Room. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like it can marry each other, and it could be Dimple. So yeah, those are my like top BTS picks that's underrated.
That's what's nice about BTS, in fairness, because that really shows their depth as an artist. Because they're not just all about the happy songs; they can have
Yeah.
different messages. Like it's not necessarily about like crush or
Mhm.
love or whatever.
I think we noticed that each of us have our own like type of bias towards certain songs or certain sounds of BTS. So
Yeah.
like I think Mon has the more upbeat, pump up favorites.
I think mine are
Yeah.
also like the choices that I made, they're literal. Yeah, because you guys, it's like I love how you're into the meanings of the songs and like breaking it down in that way. And I realized like my choices are so literal. Like Anpan Man, there's no question what it's about. Fly to My Room, there's also no question
Yeah.
what it's about. And even like Dimple, it's like it's really just about like
Dimple.
falling for. So I realized, yeah, like that's how you know how diverse BTS could really be, and
Mm-mm.
how they can I guess like have this very wide market of fans and stuff.
Yes, yes. Because like I think a lot of people, which is I think the good thing rin about BTS, they really create all types of sounds to attract a different audience. And I really like how with Dynamite and Butter, they were really able to tap even the people who would say I don't listen to K-pop, but they
Mhm, mhm.
actually like Dynamite and
And
butter.
butter.
Yeah, like
Right.
even a lot kasi namang yung fan base si BTS majority of it are women, but even the guys biglang they're into butter. So that's what you could expect from this podcast. There's a lot of fun learning about K-pop, the culture, everything about it, and you know you can also suggest topics for us to discuss in the comments, and we'll see you guys in the next podcast. So you could expect us to talk about different groups, the genres, and we'll even do deep dives and dissect their discographies, their performances, their outfits, and of course we're going to talk about our biases as well.
Yay!
So thanks for joining us.